Welcome in, folks, to the local community hour here on WRMN AM 1410. We're broadcasting here from Studio 14, serving you, the Fox River Valley area. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in today. It is definitely quite a rainy day outside today, as you probably are very aware of. Yes, it definitely rained this morning, and it's going to continue to rain. We are in that river flood warning as of right now. That was as of 8:59 a.m. this morning. Please avoid specific areas. They are saying impacts of up to 9.5 feet. Fox River Drive threatened in East Dundee. Boathouses threatened along the river in Cary, Illinois. Now, it's also expected today at 8:30 p.m. that we're going to be seeing some rainfall into Wednesday that could cause some flooding. The river is expected to rise above flood stage late tonight and remain in flood for several days. The flood stage is 9.5 feet. So again, that's just information I'm putting out there for you. The flood warning continues for the following rivers in Illinois: the Fox River at Algonquin, Lock and Dam tailwater affecting Kane, McHenry, and Lake Illinois counties. For the Fox River in Illinois, including Algonquin, Lock and Dam tailwater, minor flooding is forecasted. So just make sure you're prepared for that. There are some precautionary and preparedness actions that are available on the Weather Channel at weather.com. A flood warning is still, of course, in operation right now. And it does say a flood watch is until Thursday at 1 a.m. So that's going to be within the next couple of days here. These forecasts, of course, are based on observed precipitation as well as forecast precipitation 24 hours into the future. Keep in mind as well, changes to the rainfall forecast or any additional rainfall after 24 hours may cause changes to these river forecasts. So again, if you want to get some additional information, it is available at their website. That's www.weather.gov. That's weather.gov for more information if you want to find that. But that's what we're seeing here again in that river flood warning. Temperatures for today are going to continue to eventually drop. We do see a high of 73 degrees for today. Chance of rain continuing on throughout the whole day. Thunderstorms continuing in this evening, followed by occasional showers overnight. A few storms might be severe. It's dropping down to 59 as our low. Again, that chance of rain is at 80%. So that is what we are seeing. For tomorrow, a high of 71. It does look like we start to see possibly a little bit more of a clearing. 71 is our high. Cloudy skies early and then partly cloudy in the afternoon. Wind speeds are roughly at about 10 to 15 miles per hour. And then we do see it dropping down to a low of 50 degrees. Partly cloudy skies during the evening, which will give way to cloudier skies overnight. Winds are going to be light and variable as well, too. So that's going to be for Thursday. For Friday, the 17th, we see a high of 82, cloudy skies early, which will become partly cloudy later in the day. It does drop down to a low of 46. Thunderstorms are coming through. Potential for severe thunderstorms as well. Chance of rain, as of right now, predicted for Friday is at roughly 60% chance. For Saturday, the 18th, we do see showers in the morning and then a little bit of a clearing with ample sunshine in the afternoon. That's something maybe to look forward to. High of only about 52 degrees, and then it drops down to 33 is our low. Mostly clear skies coming up. That'll be for Saturday night. For Sunday, a high of 53, except for a few afternoon clouds. It's going to be mainly sunny. It drops down to 31 as our low, some clouds early, which will give way to generally clear conditions overnight. Wind speeds at roughly 10 to 15 miles per hour are going to be coming through. That's for Sunday. For Monday, the 20th, we see a high of 59, sunshine, and it drops down to 48 as our low. Partly cloudy skies, 10 to 15 miles per hour is predicted there too. Tuesday, the 21st, is sun and a few passing clouds. A high of 77 is going to be in that forecast. It'll eventually drop to 52 as our low for Tuesday, the 21st, with a few clouds from time to time. And then finally for Wednesday, a week from today, it's the 22nd of April. We see temperatures at a high of 74, intervals of clouds and sunshine. It does drop down to a low of about 50 degrees, a shower or two could also be possible early with cloudier skies later at night. That low about 50 degrees, wind speeds of about 10 to 15 miles per hour, chance of rain at 30%. Now, if you do continue on, look a little bit further into the rest of that week, and the rest of next week, really, it does look like more showers are coming through. So we're going to be seeing lots of showers here, folks. So just be prepared for that. And again, you can find all that information. It's posted on the Weather Channel. That is weather.com to get all that all that information. I wanted to read this article that was recently posted yesterday by Kane County Connects. Kane County is commending telecommunicators during Recognition Week. Let's read a bit about this. The Kane County Board has proclaimed April 12th through the 18th as National Public Safety Telecommunicators Week. What they do is they're recognizing the critical role emergency dispatchers play in protecting residents across the county. At the center of that effort is Kane County Emergency Communications, also known as KaneCom, a multi-jurisdictional dispatch center responsible for coordinating police, fire, and medical response for numerous agencies throughout Kane County. Staffed by telecommunicators and shift managers working 3 shifts, KaneCom answers 911 and non-emergency calls 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. In 2025 alone, KaneCom telecommuters processed nearly 119,190 emergency and non-emergency calls and 96,000 calls for service, acting as the first point of contact for residents who are seeking help and coordinating emergency response in critical moments. KaneCom provides dispatch services for several police departments, including Campton Hills, Gilbert's, Hampshire, Maple Park, Pingree Grove, and Wayne, along with the Kane County Sheriff's Office and the Kane County Forest Preserve Police Department. The center also supports other county operations such as Kane County Court Services, the Sheriff's Civil Process servers, and also the Kane County Office of Emergency Management. If you do want to check it out, of course, find more information at Kane County Connects. National Public Safety Telecommunicators Week is observed each year to recognize the men and women who have answered emergency calls, provide life-saving instructions, and dispatch first responders when seconds matter most. So if you want to check out this article, you can find it. It's at kanecountyconnects.com for more information. You can also go to kanecountyil.gov to check out more pages and information. We are going to take a quick time out. We'll be back with more here on, of course, your local community hour, WRMN AM 1410. Stay tuned, and we'll be back with more in just a little bit.
Kids today live in a world full of social pressure, bullying, and substance abuse. LEAD has a solution. LEAD connects law enforcement agencies with schools to deliver tested, proven, and effective anti-drugs and violence training to kids. Learn more about LEAD, Law Enforcement Against Drugs and Violence, and our work to create safer, healthier communities at leadrugs.org or on social media at We Are LEAD. Sponsored by LEAD, Inc.
Ever tried balancing a dozen eggs in one hand while hopping on one foot? Or maybe juggling cats while riding the unicycle? Sounds ridiculous, right? But guess what? That's exactly what texting while driving is like. Your human brain only has the capacity to focus on one thing at a time. So when you're behind the wheel, give driving your undivided attention.
Don't drive distracted. A message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
Most people out here think that taking care of one another is important. And most people would step up for a neighbor going through a tough time. Most people around here help out friends and family when they need it. But the funny thing is, most of us won't look for help when we need it. If you're struggling with mental health, you should know that there are resources out there that can help. And it's okay to talk about it if you need to. One place to get started with information is loveyourmindtoday.org. Loveyourmindtoday.org offers a range of guides, instructions, and insights for dealing with difficult situations or getting through a tough time. If you're struggling with mental health, get the help you need, because most people out here really care. Visit loveyourmindtoday.org. That's loveyourmindtoday.org. Brought to you by the Huntsman Mental Health Institute and the Ad Council.
Looking to set sail on your dream vacation? Cruises International has you covered. Specializing in land and sea getaways, they're here to make your vacation unforgettable. Located at 1721 Moon Lake Boulevard in Hoffman Estates, they offer personalized service with a global network of specialists to ensure your trip is tailor-made just for you. Call today at 800-255-7447 to speak with a cruise and vacation expert. And don't miss Travel Tuesdays on WRMN AM 1410 every first Tuesday of the month from 11 to 12 p.m. on Out to Lunch. That's Cruises International. Your vacation, your way.
Hi, this is Sue with Newman's Corner Pub in Hampshire, Illinois. Are you looking for the perfect hangout spot? Swing by Newman's Corner Pub right at the corner of 72 and State Street in Hampshire. Enjoy fantastic drinks, live music, and a fun crowd that makes every visit special. Test your luck with our hot slots and our Queen of Hearts drawing every Saturday at 3 p.m. Challenge your friends to darts or pool while you're here. Newman's Corner Pub, where every day feels like a weekend. Visit us at Route 72 and State Street in Hampshire. That's Newman's Corner Pub, your new favorite spot.
Kids today live in a world full of social pressure, bullying, and substance abuse. LEAD has a solution. LEAD connects law enforcement agencies with schools to deliver tested, proven, and effective anti-drugs and violence training to kids. Learn more about LEAD, Law Enforcement Against Drugs and Violence, and our work to create safer, healthier communities at leadrugs.org or on social media at We Are LEAD. Sponsored by LEAD, Inc.
Welcome back, folks, to the local community hour here on WRMN. We hope you're enjoying this day. I know it is definitely a rainy day. It's gloomy outside. It's dark. But don't let that stop you from having a good day, like I always do say here. This is Matt McNeil taking you into this hour, the rest of this hour. Hope you're enjoying this day here today. Want to say thank you, of course, to the many sponsors out there. Of course, Vasily Law of the morning show, Window Concepts as well for the morning show. We also have St. Joseph Hospital in Elgin for Out to Lunch. You can get back to doing what you love with expert orthopedic and spine care at St. Joseph Hospital in Elgin. You can call their number today at 847-931-5525 or visit their website at stjosephelgin.com. They are, of course, a proud member of Prime Healthcare, and they're here to keep you moving. So thank you so much to St. Joseph Hospital for also sponsoring Out to Lunch. We also thank everyone, of course, for tuning in today. We thank you for a lot of the really great shows that we have featured here on WRMN, especially the monthly shows that we have, like Medicare Made ABCD Easy with Danny Gilly, who either calls in or comes into the station and talks about Medicare and how they can help you with that. You can also go to their website at ddginsurance.org for more information. We also have Shauna White, who comes in on the first Tuesday of the month. She's the president of Cruises International. Vacations land and sea since 1978. You can call a cruise and vacation expert today at 1-800-ALL-SHIPS. You can also check them out on their Facebook page and go onto their website. And they're located in Hoffman Estates on Moon Lake Boulevard. So definitely a good place to also go to and listen to that show, Travel Tuesdays with Cruises International, the first Tuesday of the month at 11 o'clock. We also have some other really great shows as well, too, that you can listen to. That includes Sherry's Senior Moments, second Thursday of the month with Sherry Aschenbrenner. She always does have a lovely guest or two, or maybe even three on the air. And again, a lot of these shows you'll be able to listen to at the 9 o'clock hour and then back on the air at 2 o'clock. So there's that as well. So that's for Sherry's Senior Moments. We also do have, of course, the Chamber Chat with Carol Gieske. Always has members of the Elgin Area Chamber of Commerce come on the fourth Tuesday of the month, also at 9 o'clock, and replayed again at 2 o'clock for that double exposure. So thank you to Carol Gieske for all you do. Of course, CEO of Elgin Area Chamber of Commerce. And of course, they work so well with the community also. So we got some of those really great community shows. We have Community Spotlight Show with Steve Thorin. He tells a lot of really cool stories about his own experiences too. He got life experiences with William Pellerino. So a good mixture of different things that are here on WRMN. Also want to remind you, of course, too, that you can tune in on that AM 1410 dial. We got a lot of this Fox Sports playing, too. And if you want to hear your business play during the Fox Sports games, feel free to reach out to us, 847-741-7700. Or, of course, you can also email any of us. You can feel free to email me if you'd like, Matt at WRMN1410.com. I'd love to speak with you. Let me know. Also here, Lifeline Design in Geneva would like to take this opportunity to salute all of our men and women serving in our armed forces. For those who risk their lives daily to keep us safe, we say thank you. That's courtesy of Lifestyle Design in Geneva. Trust their years of experience for all your interior decorating, design, and consultation projects. Call Lifeline Design at 630-262-3366 or visit them online at lifestyledesigngeneva.com. So thank you for that message. Taking a look here, we still have some time left for this first part of the segment. So let's go through and see what's happening at these local libraries. Going through some of these local libraries and see what is happening. Recently posted by the Gale Borden Public Library. We all know it's been a rainy day and it's going to continue to rain. They've got you covered, literally covered as you go inside the building. You're not going to get wet. You can bring the kids to their newly renovated kids space at the main library. Turn a glooming day into an adventure. From toddlers to elementary school age, there's something for every curious mind to explore. So you can stop by today. Let them know what your favorite part is in the comments section. People have said that they really, well, no one said anything in the comments yet on their Facebook page, but still a cool place to go to. So definitely a good one to check it out. I know they also recently posted as well about Earth Month. It is Earth Month here, so that's also something to keep in mind. And their RACO branch is designed with sustainability in mind. Fox River Valley Public Library District says that you can access the library from your phone. Yes, this is true. On a rainy day like today, maybe you still want to be a part of the library. You want to go, you want to check out some fun things, but it is rainy. Or, you know, I don't know, it could be snowing or something. Any of the days that you can't go, or maybe you can't physically, you're not able to physically go there. Well, of course, the World Wide Web is there to utilize and to use. And of course, you can do it through your phone. You can place a hold, search the catalog, browse events, scan your card, use online resources, and more. You can discover the features and more by downloading their app. That's pretty cool. There always seems to be an app for that. Seems like nowadays, of course, as we know it. But that's the Fox River Valley Public Library District. They have, of course, the different locations, including Sleepy Hollow, Carpentersville, Algonquin, and East Dundee. And they're celebrating 150 years this year. Very cool. Geneva Public Library District recently posted that you can step back in time this National Library Week. You can join them on Tuesday, April 21st. From 4 until 5 o'clock, they are going to be having a special program presentation, and it's presented by the Geneva History Museum. And they're going to be exploring the Geneva Public Library District from its beginnings all the way back in the 1870s, back in that Victorian era, where pinstripe dresses were popular, those horrible corsets that women had to wear, but the pretty cool top hats and canes. And if you lived in London, well, that's another story. But anyway, the vibrant community space that it is today, of course. So it's a pretty rich history there. So whether you're local, you love local history, you just love your library, you can see it in a whole new way. Pretty cool to check that out. They're also celebrating Earth Day. They did that yesterday, coming up on Wednesday, April 22nd from 1:30 to 3:30. They're going to be having Wings and Talons, bringing live birds of prey ambassadors for an exciting educational experience. You'll be able to check them out, discover what makes these incredible hunters so unique, explore predator and prey relationships, and learn about the important roles raptors play in our ecosystems. So that's pretty cool too, if you want to check that out. Coming up next week is National Library Week, starting April 19th, going through till the 25th. Of course, you can celebrate local libraries by going to them, checking them out. Upcoming events, including a history of the Geneva Public Library, like I said. If you want to view that, and there's a couple other things out there, too, that you can check out. So those are some of the local libraries here in the Fox River Valley area. And like I said before, you don't necessarily have to physically go to the libraries in order to be a part of it. Check it out in that community, especially online too, if you don't want to, if you aren't able to go. So feel free to do that too. It's pretty good to check that out. You can also check out other local happenings and more if you subscribe to or check out exploreelginarea.com. Of course, there are still lots of really great walking trails to go to around the Fox River Valley area if you want to check out all of that. They've got some good things coming up here too. I know that today they did have the On the Road and Ready key updates for seniors in Elgin. That was today at 10 o'clock. That was at the Heritage Ballroom. Very cool. I know that also the churros and chocolate with the cop, I talked a little bit about that yesterday. That was at 1 o'clock, 1 p.m. So that's pretty cool. Coming up today, Wine Wednesday, Malbec is going to be a featured wine tasting at the Plank Road Tap Room in Elgin. That is going to be tonight. That's starting at 4 o'clock and it runs until 8 o'clock. You can join them for a $5 tasting of 4 hand-selected Malbecs, showcasing bold flavors and smooth finishes that are perfect for sipping any evening. Pretty cool. Culver's of Elgin on North McLean Boulevard. I know where that is. Coming up tonight at 4 o'clock. They have a Donate While You Dine at Culver's. It's benefiting Family Service Association for Greater Elgin. April is Child Abuse Prevention Awareness Month. You can join the community in supporting this important cause by raising funds at Culver's on McLean. This is coming up tonight from 4 until 8 p.m. Percentage of all purchases will be donated to FSA. That's the Family Service Association, and they are located in Elgin for Greater Elgin. So coming out tonight for that. It should be definitely a good event to go to, supporting that great local cause as well. So that will be coming up. You'll be able to find more information online about all of that. So definitely feel free to check that out. We are coming up to our bottom of the hour news section, messages from our sponsors. When we come back, we'll talk more about what's happening locally in the Fox River Valley area, in the community. So stay tuned for that. Stay tuned for all of that here. If you are listening right now at the 2 o'clock segment, that means up next after this will be more of the community hour. And then we have Talk Time with Tammy and Friends. So stay tuned for that. We'll be back with more in just a bit.
Kids today live in a world full of social pressure, bullying, and substance abuse. LEAD has a solution. LEAD connects law enforcement agencies with schools to deliver tested, proven, and effective anti-drugs and violence training to kids. Learn more about LEAD, Law Enforcement Against Drugs and Violence, and our work to create safer, healthier communities at leadrugs.org or on social media at We Are LEAD. Sponsored by LEAD, Inc.
Ever tried balancing a dozen eggs in one hand while hopping on one foot? Or maybe juggling cats while riding the unicycle? Sounds ridiculous, right? But guess what? That's exactly what texting while driving is like. Your human brain only has the capacity to focus on one thing at a time. So when you're behind the wheel, give driving your undivided attention.
Don't drive distracted. A message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
Most people out here think that taking care of one another is important. And most people would step up for a neighbor going through a tough time. Most people around here help out friends and family when they need it. But the funny thing is, most of us won't look for help when we need it. If you're struggling with mental health, you should know that there are resources out there that can help. And it's okay to talk about it if you need to. One place to get started with information is loveyourmindtoday.org. Loveyourmindtoday.org offers a range of guides, instructions, and insights for dealing with difficult situations or getting through a tough time. If you're struggling with mental health, get the help you need, because most people out here really care. Visit loveyourmindtoday.org. That's loveyourmindtoday.org. Brought to you by the Huntsman Mental Health Institute and the Ad Council.
Looking to set sail on your dream vacation? Cruises International has you covered. Specializing in land and sea getaways, they're here to make your vacation unforgettable. Located at 1721 Moon Lake Boulevard in Hoffman Estates, they offer personalized service with a global network of specialists to ensure your trip is tailor-made just for you. Call today at 800-255-7447 to speak with a cruise and vacation expert. And don't miss Travel Tuesdays on WRMN AM 1410 every first Tuesday of the month from 11 to 12 p.m. on Out to Lunch. That's Cruises International. Your vacation, your way.
Hi, this is Sue with Newman's Corner Pub in Hampshire, Illinois. Are you looking for the perfect hangout spot? Swing by Newman's Corner Pub right at the corner of 72 and State Street in Hampshire. Enjoy fantastic drinks, live music, and a fun crowd that makes every visit special. Test your luck with our hot slots and our Queen of Hearts drawing every Saturday at 3 p.m. Challenge your friends to darts or pool while you're here. Newman's Corner Pub, where every day feels like a weekend. Visit us at Route 72 and State Street in Hampshire. That's Newman's Corner Pub, your new favorite spot.
From the pages of the Elgin newspapers of 100 years ago today, these are the headlines brought to you by the Elgin History Museum.
This is Alan Walters reporting the Elgin News from April 15th, 1926. Sick baby stops lads from playing ball. Boys will be boys, and being such are prone to play baseball on any old vacant lot, such ground being considered communal property by the youthful Walter Johnsons. For the first time in years, police were obligated to break up a vacant lot ball game. B.H. Jackaway has a sick baby, and the yelling home runners disturbed the baby. Besides that, the young ball players shouted cuss words at the top of their voices. Of course, the baby couldn't understand such language, but others in the neighborhood did. So Officer Colt told them they must stop their game, not because of the lusty cursing, but because of the sick baby. The boys wouldn't stop their game just because of a few necessary swear words, but they marched away like little men when told of the sick child, saying they wouldn't play there again until the baby got well. In other news, leading Elgin drugstores have announced the arrival of an initial shipment of Pabst's Extract, being none other than the new malt tonic beer containing not more than 3.5% alcohol and recently legalized for sale by the federal government. Steps are being taken to see that the new extract is sold only for tonic purposes, not as a beverage. It's banned entirely from sale in soft drink parlors.
Elgin 100 Years Ago is a presentation of the Elgin History Museum. Be sure to visit the museum located at 360 Park Street in Elgin, open Wednesday through Saturdays 11 to 4. You can also listen to Elgin 100 Years Ago at www.elginhistory.org.
And that's what happened on this day 100 years ago in Elgin. Of course, thank you so much to the Elgin History Museum for putting that lovely recording together, that 2-minute recording. And of course, you can find more information posted on their website, that is elginhistory.org. You can also go to their physical location during hours of operation at 360 Park Street. So definitely check them out for more information on that. Again, thank you everyone for tuning in today. We hope that you are enjoying your day today. I know it's definitely a rainy day outside, but don't let that stop you from having a good day. Let's see what's going on locally here in the Fox River Valley area, see what's coming up. What are some interesting posts that we have here? Let's see if there happens to be anything that is going to be, that's going to be coming up. We have here the Elgin Community College recently posting on their Facebook page, why wait for college to earn college credit? Their dual credit program allows high school students to enroll in college level courses held at ECC or your high school. You can join their virtual info session on April 22nd from 6 to 7 p.m. to see if dual credit is right for you. High school freshmen and sophomores are encouraged to attend. You can sign up on their website at elginedu.jotform.com. There's a link. If you go to the Elgin Community College Facebook page, they have a link directly through there that you can find too. So you just type in your information and more, and then you can submit it. Food for Greater Elgin recently posted. Thank you so much to Hanover Township for hosting them. Looking forward to continuing the collaboration and best serve our communities. Very nice. So they recently posted that on their Facebook page. You can check out more information for Food for Greater Elgin. They say, of course, a big thank you to the Pallet to Pallet event. They raised a lot of money, so that is fantastic. And you can check out more information also posted on their website. Very cool. If you want to view all that. Actually, yeah, they already got some pictures up. I want to see if there's any of us here at WRMN. If you go on their Facebook page, they got a ton of pictures, tons of pictures. I'll have to look and see. I'll look and see on the break there, if there's any pictures out there. You can also go to St. Charles. They are having their Shop, Crawl, Stop. Excuse me. I'm trying to word this correctly. Shop, Crawl, Stop. They have it going on. It is going to be coming up April 25th and the 26th. So it's a way for you to check out local businesses, organizations that are members of this, the St. Charles Business Alliance. You can view them and see different things that are coming up there, and especially that they are having this upcoming event. This is the Shop Crawl. So you can check out different local stores. They'll have signs. The stores will be open. You'll be able to communicate with people, and it's a great way to support local. So they've got some really great participants out there. Played Against Sports, Boutique Baby, Trellis, the Pep Line, Curious Fox, Townhouse, Books and Cafe is going to be participating in that. So that's going to be coming up next week if you want to check that out. That is brought to you by the St. Charles Business Alliance. Algonquin and Lake in the Hills Chamber of Commerce recently posted, you can come celebrate Nurturing Village nonprofit status with Family Carnival. It's coming up this Sunday, April 19th. There will be games, prizes, food, and a silent auction. They hope to see you there. If you want to check it out, it's coming up this Sunday. Looking forward to it. That's with Nurturing Village. So it's a nice little carnival that they're going to be having out there. And there's also going to be a ribbon cutting and fundraiser event. That's the Nurturing Village Family Carnival. So should definitely be a good time. If you want to check out more information on that, you can go to the Algonquin Lake in the Hills Chamber of Commerce. Don't forget also the annual Chamber Golf outing will be coming up on the 19th of June. I know we've been talking about that. Rockin' Rib Fest is a really fun one. That's in July. That's going to be a fun time. So definitely some great opportunities for you to check out if you want to view all of that. That's going to be coming up here very soon. That'll be coming up this Sunday. You can also check out other local Chamber of Commerce websites as well, too. If you want to go to the Elgin area Chamber of Commerce, you can check them out. Their actual location is at 31 South Grove here in Elgin. But if you go to their website, you can view things that are coming up. You can see how you can participate. Their Facebook is all there. I mean, they're always posting here on their Facebook page. So if you want to view all of that, you can. They recently congratulated Benjamin F. Edwards on their expanded office in St. Charles. They have that video posted out there. They have an artist. They say if you have an artist in your home, now's the time to submit their entry. What does the future of America look like? This is a submission art by Side Street Studio Arts. This call is for young artists under 18 to help imagine what the future of America looks like. And one of those ideas becomes a permanent public sculpture right here in downtown Elgin as part of the America's 250th celebration. We need the optimism of young people. We need their ideas, honesty, and the way they see possibilities that the rest of us sometimes lose sight of. So that should definitely be interesting to see. I'm actually quite curious about that, how that's going to be played out from the voices of the young folk, our future out there. So submission is due April 20th. If you want to contact them, Side Street Studio Arts is available. Of course, you can find them too. And they're located at 15 Ziegler Court. They also pretty regularly post as well out there. So if you want to check that out, you can find that. That's Side Street Studio Arts. You can also find them on their website too, or also on their Facebook page. There was a press release I did receive here. Many of us also did receive it by the city of Elgin, so I do want to read this to you. It was presented yesterday via email. Elgin to honor reservation efforts at Mayor's Awards on May 5th. The Elgin Heritage Commission will honor individuals and organizations preserving the city's history at the Mayor's Awards for Preservation ceremony at 6 p.m. Tuesday, May 5th at the Lodge Performing Arts Center at 18 Villa Court. The public is invited to attend in person. Seating is limited and RSVP is required. The ceremony will also be live streamed on the City of Elgin's YouTube channel. Presented annually upon recommendation of the Elgin Heritage Commission, the Mayor's Awards for Preservation recognize efforts to preserve and promote Elgin's historic architecture, neighborhoods, and cultural resources. 9 recipients were selected from peer nominations for this year, and here is the list. The 2026 Mayor's Awards for Preservation recipients are Benjamin Cluns for the adaptive reuse of the historic 1960s PNC Bank into apartments and studio space for Judson University graduate architecture students, now known as Glun's Hall at 28 North Grove Avenue. It's just around the corner from the station. The second recipient was the Bethlehem Evangelical Lutheran Church for fundraising efforts to restore and display the beloved stained glass window salvaged from its former church and at Fulton and Villa Streets, which was raised in 1957. The third one is Chuck Kaiser for assisting the historically accurate rehabilitation and reconstruction of the front porch at 140 North Porter Street. The fourth one on this list is the Elgin Public Museum and James Eby for installing 8 custom-designed display cases installed in front of the 30-inch high historic railing at the second floor. This thoughtful design provides more exhibit space, does not alter the sight lines of the 1904 to 1907 architecture, and provides a safety barrier without alternation of the original oak woodwork. Next one on this list is Elizabeth Martson for her 28 year of dedication as director of the Elgin History Museum and preserving, promoting, and enriching residents and visitors of the cultural and architectural history of Elgin. Elizabeth will receive the Mayor George Van der Voorde Outstanding Service Award. Next is Jim Turner for his volunteerism at the Elgin History Museum since 2012 with tours, greeting visitors, answering questions, playing folk music for museum events, among countless other museum tasks. The next one on this list is the Legend Partners, Courtyard 40, for the rehabilitation and adaptive reuse of 40 DuPage Court, historically the 1893 Sperling Block building, into a 5-story mixed-use redevelopment. Will receive the William Stickling Award for Best Adaptive Reuse of a Commercial Building. Next is Mary Alice and Michael Benoit for their rehabilitation and adaptive reuse of the 1927 Elks Lodge into the Lodge Performing Arts Center, which is located at 18 Villa Court. And finally, also here too, Miles M. Godinez for creating an interactive presentation board for his 8th grade project that highlights the Elgin National Watch Company, its impacts on Elgin history. The project was named a finalist at the state level National History Day competition. In addition, 8 heritage building plaques will be awarded to homeowners who research the history and architecture of their properties. Since the program began in 1986, more than 500 plaques have been presented. The 2026 Heritage Plaque recipients are Angela and Kellen Smith at 43 Hamilton Avenue, Abby and Jack Trimble at 820 Mill Street, Janice and Robert Heidman at 739 West Highland Avenue, Celeste Sunier and Stephen Donahue at 844 Bellevue Avenue, Dan and Karen Fox at 890 Douglas Avenue, Domingo and Guilmira Gonzalez at 117 Monroe Street, Jacqueline and Roger Lauger at 427 DuPage Street, and Caroline Oswald and Doug Rockar at 223 North Worth Avenue. And I apologize if I mispronounced any of those names. Now, for more information or to RSVP, you can contact the Historical Preservation Planner, Christian Sundquist, at 847-931-6004. Thank you to Jody Beecher Karate, Communications and Engagement Manager and Media Contact at Elgin, City of Elgin as well. You can visit their website for more information at elginil.gov. So thank you for posting that information. We're going to take another quick time out. We'll be back with more here on the local community hour, WRMN AM 1410. Stay tuned. We'll be back with more in just a little bit.
Kids today live in a world full of social pressure, bullying, and substance abuse. LEAD has a solution. LEAD connects law enforcement agencies with schools to deliver tested, proven, and effective anti-drugs and violence training to kids. Learn more about LEAD, Law Enforcement Against Drugs and Violence, and our work to create safer, healthier communities at leadrugs.org or on social media at We Are LEAD. Sponsored by LEAD, Inc.
Ever tried balancing a dozen eggs in one hand while hopping on one foot? Or maybe juggling cats while riding the unicycle? Sounds ridiculous, right? But guess what? That's exactly what texting while driving is like. Your human brain only has the capacity to focus on one thing at a time. So when you're behind the wheel, give driving your undivided attention.
Don't drive distracted. A message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
Most people out here think that taking care of one another is important. And most people would step up for a neighbor going through a tough time. Most people around here help out friends and family when they need it. But the funny thing is, most of us won't look for help when we need it. If you're struggling with mental health, you should know that there are resources out there that can help. And it's okay to talk about it if you need to. One place to get started with information is loveyourmindtoday.org. Loveyourmindtoday.org offers a range of guides, instructions, and insights for dealing with difficult situations or getting through a tough time. If you're struggling with mental health, get the help you need, because most people out here really care. Visit loveyourmindtoday.org. That's loveyourmindtoday.org. Brought to you by the Huntsman Mental Health Institute and the Ad Council.
Looking to set sail on your dream vacation? Cruises International has you covered. Specializing in land and sea getaways, they're here to make your vacation unforgettable. Located at 1721 Moon Lake Boulevard in Hoffman Estates, they offer personalized service with a global network of specialists to ensure your trip is tailor-made just for you. Call today at 800-255-7447 to speak with a cruise and vacation expert. And don't miss Travel Tuesdays on WRMN AM 1410 every first Tuesday of the month from 11 to 12 p.m. on Out to Lunch. That's Cruises International. Your vacation, your way.
Hi, this is Sue with Newman's Corner Pub in Hampshire, Illinois. Are you looking for the perfect hangout spot? Swing by Newman's Corner Pub right at the corner of 72 and State Street in Hampshire. Enjoy fantastic drinks, live music, and a fun crowd that makes every visit special. Test your luck with our hot slots and our Queen of Hearts drawing every Saturday at 3 p.m. Challenge your friends to darts or pool while you're here. Newman's Corner Pub, where every day feels like a weekend. Visit us at Route 72 and State Street in Hampshire. That's Newman's Corner Pub, your new favorite spot.
And welcome back, folks, to the local community hour here on WRMN AM 1410. Yes. I was looking through some of the Food for Greater Elgin pallet-to-pallet pictures that was taken by, thank you so much to James Harvey Photography, by the way, as well, too. A very lovely gentleman who's been here in the station, and he is a staple in the Elgin area. He has done so much wonderful, wonderful work in photography, so he does a phenomenal job. I know that we did interview him very briefly at the Pallet to Pallet event, but he did take lots of wonderful pictures. So if you do want to check out that post, you can find it. We did reshare this post, so you can find it on our Facebook page as well. But he took some really great pictures, and I wanted to share them here with you. Now, of course, if you're listening at the 2 o'clock segment, you won't be able to see it on the screen, but if you're watching on YouTube at the 9 o'clock hour, we've got them up on the screen here. Some nice pictures of us interviewing all of the wonderful folks who participated, the vendors that was featured at the Pallet to Pallet event. I had a great time, and there's a nice picture of Dean and Sue together. Very nice one. So thank you again to James Harvey for taking those lovely pictures. And of course, Food for Greater Elgin Pallet to Pallet was a very big success as well, too. Got roughly about 6 minutes left. Let's just continue on talking more about what's happening locally here in the Fox River Valley area. What's going on? Well, last week, the Elgin Police Department was honored to receive the 2025 Community Partner Award from Markland organization. This award recognizes the extraordinary dedication, teamwork, and joy that the Elgin Police Department brings to the Markland community. The Elgin Police Department thanks Markland for this honor, and they are looking forward to future collaborations. That's fantastic. Markland is a great organization as well. If you want to check them up, you can find them, Markland Organization. They're a non-for-profit organization. We've had them on the air a couple times here. They are celebrating this month as National Volunteer Appreciation Month, so they're celebrating their volunteers. If you want to check out more information about what they do, what they offer, all the wonderful things they do for the community and those in need, those with developmental disabilities, feel free to check them out. That's Markland. They are at 1S450 Wyatt Drive in Geneva. That's their main location. I know that they've got a couple other locations as well, too. So definitely feel free to check them out. Want to remind you as well, Fox Valley Magazine has their April edition. I've been reminding lots of folks out there about this. So you can find, of course, different restaurants to go to, businesses to check out and support, as we are community driven in the Fox River Valley area, serving you. If you want to check out schedules, you can find that as well, too. You can check out different upcoming events, even leading into the summertime. If you're looking for some great places to get some great plants, you can find them located there. Sometimes they'll feature some directory items and more. You can also find different concerts and performances, Elgin Community Arts Center, the, of course, Hemmons Cultural Center, also the Elgin Symphony Orchestra is another one on 20 DuPage Court. They do a phenomenal job at all the different performances that they have. I know I recently had Oliver Herbert on the air with us not too long ago. That was a nice interview talking about his performance and what he does. You can check out concerts and tickets, things that'll be coming up. I know coming up May 3rd is the Pictures at an Exhibition is going to be featured at the Hemmons Cultural Center. So if you want to read a little bit more about that, that's going to be coming up. Chad Goodman is the conductor. They're also going to be having Angelica Negron, as well as R. Strauss and Musovsky, Pictures and an Exhibition. So that's going to be coming up, and you can find that. That'll be on May 3rd on a Sunday at 2:30 p.m. for a nice fancy matinee show. Very cool. Lots of other great things that you can also find, too. You can go to exploreelginarea.com and see what's coming up, of course. Some fun open mics will be coming up tonight at 7 o'clock at the Side Street Studio Arts if you want to enjoy that fun time. There's also, of course, some sound baths to enjoy, trivia nights, bingo, and more. At the Haight coming up on the 16th tomorrow, there is a first responder first look event. The Gowns for Good April dress sale. You can join them at the Gowns for Good pop-up sale to snag some fabulous dresses while supporting a great cause. The April Gowns for Good dress sale is a 2-day shopping event with a powerful purpose. Proceeds from the sale will benefit the IPPFA Heroes Family Fund, an organization dedicated to supporting families of fallen firefighters and first responders across the area, the Fox River Valley area. Actually, more than that, just across Illinois in general. So they say a big and special thank you to those who serve in our communities. Thursday will feature a first responders first look private shopping event. It gives first responders exclusive early access to the sale inventory before the doors even open to the public. So that's beautiful. The preview event honors the dedication and sacrifice of local heroes while supporting a cause that stands behind them and their families. So definitely check it out. General admission is available Friday the 17th through the 18th. First responders first look will be coming up tomorrow. For more information about the sale, donation opportunities, or volunteering, you can visit the website at thegownsforgood.org. That's thegownsforgood.org. Check out their website for more information so you can get a little sneak peek on that. And again, it is going for a really, really great cause as well too. So that's fantastic. Definitely a good one to check out. This does wrap it up here for the local community hour. If you are tuning in at the 2 o'clock segment, we're coming up to the 3 o'clock segment, which means we have our Wednesday edition of Talk Time with Tammy and Friends. So stay tuned for that. Thank you everyone for tuning in today, being a part of the conversation with us here on WRMN AM 1410. Proud affiliate of Fox Sports here on WRMN. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Stay nice and dry.